Alistair Cook struck his second LV County Championship 100 of the season as Essex and Surrey played out an excitement-free final day of their game at the Kia Oval. A draw was a certainty from the outset of the last day, with so much time in this match being lost to the weather. Surrey lost their last 3 wickets quickly after beginning the day on 217 for 6, 89 runs behind, even though Timo Mills was a little erratic here. Perhaps it was part of a plan, because next ball he got it just right to flatten Chris Tremlett's stumps at 223 for 7. Jay Dernbach is a player who certainly divides opinion for one reason or another. Mills welcomed him to the crease with a fierce bouncer. Dernbach's reaction was to throw the kitchen sink and all other appliances at the next ball. David Masters took a simple catch to complete the dismissal as Dernbach left a little sheepishly. Zafar Ansari's concussion while fielding on day one meant that he was taking no further part in this contest, and Matt Dunn was almost flattened as Jason Roy went on the attack. When he hits a ball, it certainly stays hit. Indeed, he's one of the best strikers of a cricket ball in the domestic game right now. That bold statement can be backed up by this audacious shot, which carried the distance. Roy was finally dismissed 4 short of his 50 when he walked across his stumps and was LBW to Graham Napier. Surrey were all out for 237 to trail on first innings by 69. Bonus points now out of the way, the rest of the day was nothing more than an elongated practice session, and one that Cook made the most of. His exceptional innings last week was the highlight in Essex's season-starting win over Derbyshire, and the England captain simply took his form from that encounter into this game. With all being sorted out behind the scenes ahead of the Test series for England this summer, Cook has now put the winter well and truly behind him. And how? He had the better of an opening stand of 50 with Jake Mickleborough, who was out for 20, as Dunn bagged his 6th wicket of the match with a catch behind. If anything, this pitch had eased a little, and Tom Westley looked in good order once he came in. He and Cook went to lunch in fine fettle, with both hoping to become the first man to make a big score in this entire match. Thus far, 65 had been the best by anyone, although few had failed. Into the afternoon then, and a glorious cover drive carried Cook to another 50. He'd needed 90 balls for this one, and that was his 9th boundary. He was certainly making batting look easier than anyone else had managed thus far. Essex are clearly enjoying having such a talent with them right now. He lost Wesley at the other end on 42 after he left a ball from Dernbach that was so accurate it knocked out his middle stump. That ended a 78-run partnership. All the attention then turned to Cook to see if he could again turn his excellent start to another 100, one which would be the 47th of his career, and what a career it's been. He played some wonderful shots, most notably the drive, which he admitted later indicates that he has good balance at the crease right now. But in truth, he played his shots to all parts of the ground, off both the front and the back foot. In his post-match interview, he said he was quite chuffed with how things have been going since he got back to working in the nets with his Essex coach, Paul Grayson, who must have also been thrilled with the results. Ravi Bopara also had some time at the crease, although he was not really tested by some of the bowling from the likes of Roy, who got him out in the first innings. These deliveries probably wouldn't have got a batsman out on the village green, however. Cook dealt mostly in singles as he approached his 100, one which was reached off his 160th delivery. From those, he'd found the boundary on 16 occasions and had rarely looked in any trouble at all. Those who will be bowling at him this summer better make note of the form he's in right now. Batting somehow looks very easy to him. Into the last session, and it was just a matter of Bopara and Cook batting out time against Surrey's second, or indeed third string attack. They took their partnership to 101 and looked as if they could keep going against these bowling options forever. But that was not to be the case. Dominic Sibley earned his first ever wicket by bowling Bopara for 42, while Cook was also bowled by Rory Burns, a wicket-keeper by trade, who grabbed just the 2nd wicket of his career. He will doubtless tell everybody about it too. And that was just about that. Essex ended on 258 for 4 as the match was drawn, with Essex coming out slightly on top, taking 11 points to Surrey's 9. The next side to try to stop Cook will be Gloucestershire in Bristol on Sunday. Surrey now head to the Ageas Bowl for their first game on the road against Hampshire.